Hello, today is 12/9 of 24, and I am back with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. It is 11 o'clock, and I am getting ready. I haven't had my coffee or anything today. I'm going to go have lunch with my husband at Chick-fil-A. Um, and I got this recipe from somebody online to make tofu waffles. So I want to have that kind of as like the replacement for like my coffee protein, or you know, some of my coffee protein. So that's what I'm going to do today because I'm super excited to try it. So I have 4 ounces. It's in my fridge. I have 4 ounces of extra firm tofu that I marinated in some homemade maple syrup. And so I let that marinate overnight. I think I put it in, maybe at like 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And I've let it marinate overnight, and now I'm going to cook it. Okay, so here it is in my, not sure what I'm going to use, in my container that I use to marinate. And I am just going to, I hope this works out. It just sounds so fun. Oh, oh, oh. So the way that I had to cut my tofu, it's more like waffle sticks instead of whole waffles, but that's okay. Okay. And then you're supposed to kind of press it. Like mine has a little like hook thing to hook it closed. There we go. So I'm supposed to cook it somewhere between like 6 and 10 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Oh my. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this like maple syrup on my waffle maker. Hmm. But it seems like it might come off fairly easily, at least while it's hot, I guess. Okay, so you can serve this with more syrup, obviously, but I want to try it just like the way that it is. I'm not sure that I kind of cooked it long enough, but it seemed to be getting dark, so I'm gonna try it. Tofu has such a mild flavor that like you really like that's why you marinate it so that it kind of could soak up those flavors. But it doesn't feel like it soaked up like any flavor from my maple syrup, and it kind of just tastes like it's there. It's not bad. Um, I can see that it would have like the feel of waffles, but it's just so flavorless. So, hmm, I don't know if I just need to use a different kind of syrup, like maybe one I can buy from the store or something. Um, because or maybe if I just add like butter and more syrup, then it will like taste like more like a waffle, right? Because you've kind of got those flavors to build it up, and it's really just like the texture of a waffle because it does have the texture of a waffle. It just doesn't really kind of taste like anything. Yeah. So it's not bad. Like if you wanted to get that texture of a waffle, it's high protein. Like I can see totally like making this again. I don't have any more of the sugar-free syrup, so I'd have to get some. Um, but I can see like having that and some butter and like making it feel like that it's a waffle. It is quarter till 3. We ate lunch at about 1:15. I never did have my coffee of the day, and I didn't finish those waffles. I mean, they didn't taste bad or anything. They needed some butter and syrup. Um, so now I'm ready to eat my second meal of the day, and a couple days ago, I made up some taco meat, and my intent was to make some cheese dip with it, but that did not happen that day. It's going to happen today. I've actually made this before. I'm just going to kind of quickly walk you through making it. I have a half pound of white American cheese that I got from my deli department. And then I need 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I've got my heat on like a medium, but on the higher end of a medium. So I've got it on a 3. Okay, then I need a quarter cup of milk. There we go. And then I need 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, and then I'm just going to allow this all to kind of melt down. And I'll stir it as it's doing that. I just want to make sure that I don't scorch like my milk or my cream, or really my cheese either. All right, my cheese is melted, and it melted fairly quickly, so I'm going to turn my heat down. I just don't want it to, I don't want it to burn. Okay, so I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cumin. And then I have a 4-ounce can of diced green chilies. And I have some jalapeno. So this is just pickled jalapeno. You can use fresh jalapeno, but I don't want to go through the work of using fresh jalapeno. You would need half of a jalapeno for this amount that I'm making. I'm actually making a half recipe, but okay, so I'm just going to use a tablespoon of the pickled jalapeno. All right, I'm going to stir that together, and then I'm going to add in my beef so that it can start warming up, because like I said, I made it the other day, and there we go. I need to warm it up. It's a whole pound of 93% lean ground beef. I'll probably stick the lid on this too, just to kind of help warm it up a little more. I have my bowl of dip with, I topped it with some shredded head lettuce. I'm gonna go eat. It is 4:30. I just ate an Okios yogurt, and I actually mixed the 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into it. It didn't taste great, but it wasn't terrible. I just felt like I couldn't drink the apple cider for some reason, so I decided to mix it in with something instead. So I know yesterday I didn't have like crazy food cravings in the evening time, but I also didn't eat dinner until 7 or 7:30, whatever time it was. So I had a late dinner. I really can't say whether the apple cider vinegar works to help you not have those food cravings, although I can say that it does seem like it makes me feel full. Like after I have it, I seem to feel kind of full, which is why I ended up having a late dinner yesterday. But I've already had my second meal of the day, so it's okay that I'm having it now. So let's take a look at how my day turned out. I had a little less than 1,200 calories. My protein is 138. That's fantastic. My net carbs are 30. My fat is 53, and my sodium is 45. So, or 40, 4,500. So that's pretty good. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.